Hello everyone and welcome back to another session. If you are joining for the very first time, my name is Hannah Grace and welcome to the book club. So it is the month of October and I love October so much. Not only is it my birthday month, but I just love the whole fall and Halloween aesthetics that it brings. So today I thought that I would just kind of talk about some of my favorite Spooktober things in the month of October. So during Halloween is the only time of year when I am very picky about what I'm going to read. Every year I try to find a book that kind of captures the whole theme of, either, horror or kind of like gothic vibe to it. Last year I was reading Six of Crows, and this year I am so excited because it is Escaping from Houdini by Carrie Maniscalco. This book came out in perfect timing. I'm so happy it did not come out after Halloween because I will be reading this book while I am waiting for kids to come to my house to get candy. So I'm super excited. It's just so perfect to read during Halloween. So now I just kind of want to talk about some of my all-time favorite movies that I really love to watch during the month of October. So I am a huge Tim Burton fan, and I don't know if you can tell, but this is Jack Skellington right here from Nightmare Before Christmas. That is by far one of my all-time favorite movies, and I also watch it during Christmas too because it has the word Christmas in it, so it passes. So Nightmare Before Christmas is my favorite, and I also really enjoy The Corpse Bride by Tim Burton as well. I recently went on to Netflix to watch Nightmare Before Christmas yesterday, and I discovered that Netflix has taken both The Nightmare Before Christmas and The Corpse Bride off. That was really heartbreaking. I don't know why they would do that, especially during, when it's Halloween, but yeah, they took it off. So now I have to find other ways to watch it, which I'm not sure how. Also, if you are unaware, Freeform does 13 Nights of Halloween. I think it's been a while since I've watched any television, but I think they still do. So those two are my absolute favorite. I also forgot to mention Beetlejuice. I love Beetlejuice so much. I remember watching that when I was like super young, and I thought it was like the most funniest thing. And like, I remember like my mom would come downstairs, she'd be like, "Aren't you scared?" And I'm like, "No, this is hilarious." I also really enjoy Coraline. If you have not seen that movie, it came out like some years ago, but it's also a really good movie as well. It's an animation. And then I also really enjoy The Addams Family. I've gone as Wednesday Addams, I think twice back when I was in high school. Last minute Halloween costume ideas always plays out though. So I love The Addams Family, Coraline, and I think that's really it. I typically don't like the horror. I really kind of enjoy what would some people call like spooky. If it's more like kiddie horror, I guess I would call it. So you're not really gonna catch me watching It or like The Conjuring. No, that's not gonna happen. Now I kind of want to talk about costumes. Now, if you're someone like me who has a bit of a dark soul, yet you live in a conservative Christian household, Halloween can be a little bit of a struggle. So I remember growing up, I was just always some sort of princess, or if you are Indian, there has been a time when you have gone as an Indian princess. Don't lie, I know that you have done it, so don't try and hide it. So I actually remember stopping at a pretty young age. I think I was like in maybe like 5th grade when I was like officially done, like around 10 years old. I think my parents were just like, "No, you're not gonna go anymore," and I think that was just the end of it. But I do remember when I was in high school, I went as Wednesday Addams for I think my sophomore year, and then I forget, I don't think I went as anything. Oh no, my junior year I went as Wednesday Addams. And then my senior year, I ended up going as a Grim Reaper. I do have a picture of it on my Instagram. My sister did this really awesome skull makeup. Now, this was also the same year that those stupid clowns were coming out of the woods and like terrorizing towns. So I remember my high school specifically made an announcement, no face paint and all, but I was like, you know what? It's my senior year, screw it, I'm gonna do it. So I got this like Grim Reaper cloak that was like way too big for me. And I put that on, and my sister did this like skull makeup, which looked really, really cool, and I carried like red roses with me, and it turned out really awesome. Obviously, you know, people stared at me. There wasn't very many people that dressed up in high school. I don't know why. I always thought it was something cool, but granted, always like during the nighttime there was these like high school parties that would happen. I naturally did not get invited to any of them, so I figured that during the day was the only time that I could actually wear my costume and have people see it. That cloak actually turned out to be really amazing because when I was passing out candy, obviously it would end up getting really, really cold, so that was not too bad. But this year I am really excited. I'm going as a spider witch. I will be posting a photo on the day of Halloween so you guys can know what that is exactly, or what it looks like. So I'm really excited for that. I think that costumes obviously say a lot about who we are, even though we are kind of dressing up as something else. What we wear is always a reflection of ourselves, so, you know, really kind of think carefully about what you're gonna go as, because it says a lot about who you are as a person. So I remember when I was in high school, the teachers would dress up, and I had this one English teacher. She went as Joan of Arc, which was not at all very surprising because she was a very devout Catholic woman herself, so that was very kind of a clear representation of who she is, even though she's in this costume. Now, there is something else that is coming up very, very soon that I want to mention, and that is the release of Kingdom of Ash by Sarah J. Maas. This is the final book in the Throne of Glass series. It has a huge fandom, and I am so excited to be seeing her on my birthday, October 25th, when she comes to Naperville. When she had announced her tour dates, I did not think that she was going to come to Naperville, but when I saw that she is coming, I knew that I could not miss this opportunity to hear her talk about the final book, and, you know, to hear her talk about some upcoming projects of hers, which is always really exciting. And so I'm so excited to be seeing her in about a week or so coming up, so I'm so excited for that. If you don't know her books, I will be doing next video I will be doing a Sarah J. Maas discussion in honor of the release of the final book in her series. So I think that is going to wrap up this video. It's rather quick, but today's question for today's discussion, the question is, what is your favorite Halloween movie to watch? Talk about it in the comments down below. And as always, everyone is welcome to join the book club. So if you are interested in all, please don't forget to hit that red button, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye!